Oh, Kingdom Cast.
Welcome back to Kingdom Cast. It's your host, Bad Lil Chuck. We're back at it again. This time for a Red Friday pre-Monday Night Football edition of Kingdom Cast. As Kansas City Chiefs will take on the New York Giants at home on Monday night. They try to get back on track. Last week was a dud, and so far this week we had a lot going on so far, and we just had a lot going on just recently, right just now before we started recording. But we're gonna get into all that here in a sec. First off, I'm gonna introduce my guys here. Top left hand corner is my guy Country. Bottom of the screen is my guy Boogie. And fellas, man, we got a lot to talk about, man. We have a lot to talk about. But before we get into the controversy that just happened, let's rewind it back just a bit. Let's get to our franchise player first. Let's start off there. Patrick Mahomes, he just recently had his press conference, and he was just saying how he's holding himself accountable for his play so far this year. He was talking about how he has to try not to get so bored and just take what the defense is giving him, which is them checkdowns. And Country, like you've been the main one saying it, I've been saying it, that he has to be patient. He hasn't had that patience yet. So Country, I'm gonna ask you first though. Um, what do you think about his press conference? Like, do you think the action is gonna start from there, or is it just gonna be a bunch of words again?
It was a "I told you so" moment for me. I've been saying it for weeks.
Facts.
Ain't nothing
I
changed.
give you that. I give you that. Country.
Ain't nothing changed. But let's see it on the field. We can talk. Everybody that talked some good talk. I loved everything that came out. It was a lot of honesty, a lot of self-reflection, a lot of breaking it down for their own self. It looked like people been looking in the mirror. But let's see it on the field. And not only against the Giants, I, I think they can beat the Giants. Breaking news. I think they can beat the Giants.
We
They
hope.
should.
Go ahead, you
If
beat the
they lose to the
Giants.
Giants,
Well, this is
ooh,
going to be a totally different show if they lose to the Giants. But okay, so they can beat the Giants. They beat the Giants. That's cool. It's. I'm looking at the Packers game for real. Not saying I'm looking past the Giants, but I'm looking at that Packers game. That's gonna be. That's gonna be. Is it just talk or is it action? Because the
yeah.
words sound good.
And
We
you
all
said
can
that
put
about
words
the
together.
Packers. Country. That's crazy. You said that because Frank Clark said something about them looking ahead and thinking about Super Bowl, thinking about the playoffs. So we know that shit is a factor that they looking ahead, whether they say it or not.
We talked about it all last year. They
Yeah.
slept walk all through last season. They slept walk. We seen it. We seen it. That's what I'm saying. People like, I don't like Frank coming. Why not? We seen it all last year. He's not
Mm.
lying.
I don't agree with the slept on part. I get what you're saying. I don't agree with that, but
You
I
don't
get
think
what you're
they
saying.
slept walk through majority of the season?
I ain't gonna say slept walk, man.
I think
I,
they did, and it's coming back to bite them now. That's what's biting them now.
last year is biting them now.
Yeah, because we can just show up. We got Pat. I think I found a solution to the whole problem.
What's that?
And this is why I wanted to get the guest that I wanted to get tonight, but we didn't get it, so whatever. I think being successful has ruined this team.
That's interesting. I mean,
I
I can
think
kind
that they have gotten away with Pat got it. I think fans and players on the same thing. We can do whatever we want to. Oh, we made a mistake. We made a mistake. We gave up a touchdown here. We gave up a score here. Oh, don't worry, Pat got it. And now when Pat ain't showing up, now it look like 27-3. You feel me? I think we got too comfortable, man. We way too comfortable. I wouldn't say arrogant. People saying arrogant. I think they just way too comfortable with leaning on Pat. Pat don't do it. Pat don't throw a left hand pass. Pat gonna throw for 40 on 4th and 9. Pat's gonna run 27 yards and score a touchdown at the end of halftime. We got too comfortable, bro.
I think that's taking the easy way out with that excuse, man.
How?
Because I think you trying to put everything on, like, you making it seem like they could do it if they wanted to. I don't think that's the case. I don't think they that good.
Okay, no, I'm thinking that they've been cruising on the cruise button for so long. Now it's time to turn it on, and they can't.
If we going off your theory, country, what's the last game they cruised? Because they didn't cruise in the AFC Championship. They didn't cruise in the Super Bowl. So we going back.
They cruised against Buffalo
I,
in the AFC
I don't
title
agree
game.
with. I don't agree with Cruz.
How? Buffalo went up 9, and then that was it.
Right.
They scored 28 straight.
Buffalo was never really in the game after that.
Buffalo was never in that game. Cleveland wasn't in that game until Pat got hurt. So yeah, I think they just got off on talent alone last year and thought they could do it again this year. And then come to find out, oh, people want to beat us. Didn't they Tyrus say that in week 2?
Yeah.
I still just don't agree with that because people want to beat us last year. We won the Super Bowl
but
2
we was
years
cruising
ago,
on
not
talent,
last year.
bro. We was cruising on talent, bro. Now everybody's hungry. Everybody, this is their Super Bowl every week.
That's, man. See, we gotta quit saying that, man.
But it's true though.
We gotta quit saying that.
It's facts though, Boogie. It's facts
It's
though,
true.
man.
Let me tell you why I don't
head.
think that's facts though, Chuck. Because do you think other teams in the league think the Chiefs is one of the best teams in the league? I don't.
I think they still believe that.
They don't act like it.
What you mean they don't act like it? They kicking our ass?
No, but do you think they was when Mahomes, like when we went to the Super Bowl and we won it? When the Chiefs was playing, man, people didn't want to see the Chiefs. Who is scared to play the Chiefs now? Nobody's scared to play the Chiefs.
Well, yeah, we seeing all the teams now. They got the formula now. You know what I mean? Okay, so here's my thing with what Patrick Mahomes said. It's not really moving me, honestly. Like, I got to see it on the field, bro. Like, it sounds good, you know what I mean? You say all the right things, but I got to see results now, bro. It's time to lock in. And with this team, everybody's not locked in right now, in my opinion. There's some guys that are still locked in, and they believe they can turn this thing around. There's other guys, they're like, hell, the checks are clearing. Like, I got my Super Bowl appearances. Like, I ain't really got much else to prove, you know?
They still the Chiefs, bro. I think they still get that respect. Now, if they keep doing what they're doing, next year they're not going to get it. In a couple of games, they might not get it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that
the
changed.
Titans came in here thinking the Chiefs is one of the best teams in the league?
Oh, bro, of course.
I'm not even talking about them winning. I'm talking about when they came in, did they look like we're going against one of the best teams in the league?
Yeah, they had that attitude. They played like it. They damn sure play like it. Holding the Chiefs to only 3 points. Otherwise, the Chiefs would have had much more than 3 points on the board last Sunday.
Hey, Bo, and another thing that proved that right, after teams play us, they end up losing like the next week because they put their all into that game, bro. It's a Super Bowl. You want to beat the Chiefs.
Who lost after they beat the Chiefs?
Who ain't lost? Everybody we played. Except Baltimore, I think. And then they came out flat against Detroit anyway.
Yeah.
Chargers just got whooped.
I mean, they lost the game. It wasn't right after the Chiefs game.
I'm saying, but they don't come out looking the same. They don't go into that game
after the Chiefs game. What you talking about?
Okay, all right, Sunday. Let's watch Tennessee and see how they look Sunday.
Who they got this week? I don't even know.
What they look.
Who they got?
I don't even know. It don't even matter.
They play the Colts, and I got the Colts. I got the Colts winning that game, so
it don't even matter. That's what I'm saying.
But this goes back.
Disagree on that one.
Yeah, but this goes back to what I listened to earlier today. Shout out to the boys at Check Fade Pod. Jared, Verone, and Trevor. They doing their thing on Check Fade Pod. They was talking about the Chiefs, the state of the Chiefs right now. It goes back to identity specifically, and that Coach Carl Reed on there, and he was talking about how if the Chiefs are going to move forward with building around Patrick Mahomes, him being the guy, you got to have the necessary pieces around Patrick Mahomes. Like you can't just keep doing it with the same guys over and over again. And we're starting to reach that point now where the league's got to film all of us, and they're starting to figure out what to take away as far as the Chiefs' identity. Like Patrick Mahomes likes to throw deep for the most part. They taking that away. The Chiefs don't like to run the ball consistently. Teams are aware of that. So like I've been saying the past few weeks, Chiefs got to adjust, and then moving forward after the season, Brett Veach's got to draft better. You know what I mean? Because you got all this money tied up with Patrick Mahomes. You got to draft better. You got to develop better moving forward. Otherwise, this is looking like, because right now, to me, I think after this season, this is looking like we're heading to like a rebuild mode for a short period, unless Brett Veach starts hitting on these drafts better.
But it's not a complete rebuild.
I'm not saying this.
It's
I'm not
not
saying
like
we there yet.
we're not tearing the whole thing down.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
You
but
don't have to tear the whole thing down.
You got to tear the whole defense down.
No, I don't think so. You're not going to be able to tear everybody down anyway.
Man, it's 11 starters. How many starters do y'all think? We talked about this last week. 6 or 7 new starters.
Yeah.
That's more than half.
I thought when you said total rebuild, I'm thinking about the whole team. You got to rebuild.
No, country. I'm talking about the defense is going to have to be totally rebuilt. You're not going to be able to just like this offseason, the O-line had to be rebuilt. We couldn't do the O-line and fix the whole defense like that,
Can you tell people that? Because people don't seem to know that.
Well, I think what most people say is we could have just did half of the O-line and put those other resources towards something else.
But coming off the Super Bowl, it was, oh man, we need a new O-line. It wasn't, we need some new linebackers and some defense.
Shit.
Like, it was.
We were saying that too. We've been complaining about the linebackers forever. So
yeah.
Me and you've been complaining about that shit for a long time. D-line, like you said, we all thought D-line was gonna be good start of the season. Corners.
Even if the corners wasn't elite, the D-line was supposed to be so good.
That was the game plan. Yeah.
Right. We felt like we could get by with this group of defensive backs in the secondary because we thought the pass rush is going to be a lot better than what we're seeing right now. But clearly, Frank Clark and Jaron Reed, they don't have a sack yet. They combined for 0 sacks, and we're 7 weeks into the season. That's a problem.
And speaking of the pass rush, what's the issue with the Melvin Ingram thing? Why is people acting crazy about that?
In what way? Country?
It's like, okay, I want to sign Boogie. I brought him in. I talked to him. I said, look, this is what I can give you.
Mm-hmm.
You either rolling with me or you not. You a grown man. You either roll with me or not. He chose to go to another podcast. It didn't work. What's wrong with me going back and entering the same conversation?
You and Chuck should have paid me more and made sure I stayed, right?
No. If this is what we was planning on doing, this is what we had budgeted for you, you either take it or leave it, right?
No, that's not how you negotiate, man. You don't just go and say, this is all we gonna do. We're not gonna buzz. We're not gonna negotiate. This is it. Take it or leave it. Why would we do that?
I think that happens every day.
And you know what else happened? Games without pass rush. Because you didn't want to give this dude a little bit more than the vet minimum. I'm just saying.
$4 million, a lot more than the vet minimum.
But it's not $4 million guaranteed. It's spread out.
How much was it guaranteed?
That I'm not exactly sure, but it was spread out over a couple years. Those is bonuses. Right. So it wasn't like, how NFL contract, that big number is not really a real number.
So
we could have made it happen.
I wonder
country.
if they was giving him what he getting guaranteed, but he wanted the extra year, the extra security, and maybe that was the issue. But I mean, it wasn't like he didn't try to make the move, though. You know, people act like he didn't try to make the move.
We can't look.
I
We not.
mean,
This not kids, man. We're not giving out A for effort.
yeah, I mean, listen,
You
Brett Veach
can't
did try
force
to.
nobody to sign with the team, though, bro. Like, I can't. Nah, bro, you signing. This is what I'm giving you. See you tomorrow at practice. I can't. You can't do that.
Chuck, go ahead. But before I'm just let me say this one thing. But you go ahead, Chuck. You see what the 49ers did with Trent Williams, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You
they
see
gave
how
him
it's
more money.
affecting them now, though.
We go make sure we this our guy. We go make sure he stay. But go ahead, Chuck.
But yeah, I
And
mean,
they paying him
like,
$30 million, and he hurt right now. Like, I don't.
but has he missed a game though? He ain't
He
missed a
don't look.
game.
He don't look like $35 million.
I
We
seen, I
talking about
seen.
Orlando Brown don't look like 20 million.
Listen,
Do
I seen
Trent
Trent.
Williams look like 20 million right now?
Listen,
He look like 30
I seen Trent Williams putting out plenty more pancakes than Orlando Brown that
I
left
was
side.
about
I
to
know
say
that.
I wouldn't even
Has
say
he
on the
put out
same level right
38
now,
million?
Chuck.
Has he put out $38 million worth of pancakes?
Shit, Trent Williams is
Hey,
man.
I ain't saying
hey,
he's not better. Of course he
he's
is.
he's
I'm
still
saying
one of the
if
best
he's
left
$38
tackles.
million dollars, do he look like $38 million?
He's still one of the best left tackles in the league, bro. From
Do
what
he
I've
look
seen.
like $38 million? That's the
But
only question. I don't
country,
care about
if
the
we
rest
go
of
off of that, then shit, a whole bunch of people ain't worth the money they getting. We can't go off of that.
it. That's true. Yeah, okay.
You get paid whatever somebody is go pay you.
And I'm saying that I don't want to be the team that decide to overpay you and look foolish. We already decided to overpay people. Y'all complain about that every day. We about to get into Anthony Hitchens in a minute.
I,
Everybody complains. Sammy made too much money.
I
Now
don't
it's
think that's
like,
the same though,
man, if
man.
Sammy was here, our offense would be open.
You talking about
That's not
Sammy was
both.
making how much a year? Sammy was like a top 5 paid receiver in the league. That's not the
And we had to
same, bro.
overpay to get him. And
I
we had to
understand,
overpay to get him.
but that's you talking about overpaying somebody who getting paid more than 10 million a year and somebody who at most was gonna get 4 million in 2 years. It ain't the same, country. You know that. This is the bottom of the roster type of move. Sammy Watkins, we overpaid him to be almost like a star. It ain't the
Because we
same.
had to. We had to overpay to get Sammy at that time.
So
He
why we didn't
wasn't an
overpay to
attractive free
get
agent
some
spot.
pass rush?
So who else was trying to pay for Sammy though? Who else was in the running for him at that time?
Dallas.
Rams.
Well, I
It
mean
was
Dallas.
people in the
I mean,
running
we
for him.
I
had to
mean
overpay for him.
Dallas
Hey,
might have done it.
but
Dallas might
Yeah,
have done
okay.
it.
Should we have overpaid to get JJ Watt?
nah.
Well, yeah. I
And
mean
that's
JJ Watt, he's still producing at a high level, but once again he's hurt. He
Uh,
done for the year.
You knew what was gonna happen. No, I
Yeah.
mean, I don't wish injury on nobody, but we knew this was coming, bro. We seen this movie before.
but country, you know the difference between Melvin Ingram and JJ Watt. If we was signing JJ Watt, he was coming here to be a star on our D line.
Yeah.
Melvin Ingram was coming here to help take pressure off the two people that you already paying 20 million to. So it's different.
Right. So I wasn't gonna go overboard to pay a rotation guy. That makes it even make more sense.
We offered him the
Well,
vet minimum though.
He was coming out bad. He got bad knees.
Yeah,
He's a quality player and a rotation guy. It was like 3 months into free agency, wasn't nobody offering him nothing. What?
Kevin
Why
Chill.
should I jump out the boat for this dude? Man, we're
I
not
don't know.
trading for Odell Beckham, man. No, nobody wants
right.
Odell Beckham.
Odell
I,
is cooked. Odell
I
is
wouldn't
done,
say we
bro.
won't.
Let's get off of that.
I wouldn't say we won't, but I don't want him.
I don't want him either. He's
I
done,
wouldn't.
bro. But
And,
anyway,
and, and look, though, Odell Beckham is on the market. I'm not paying Odell Beckham no $14 million. He can go get it somewhere else. I give him 6, maybe.
so
I
they're
don't
even
think
gonna
he fit with this locker room.
Hell no, you don't.
Not house.
Hell no, you
Never
don't.
mind. Never mind.
But but
That's how
but
it's
any,
going right now.
but anyway, Brett Veach, he tried to get Melvin Ingram, but could he have offered a little more? Yes, he could have offered a little more, and maybe would have went somewhere. But at the end of the day, Melvin made his decision, and now he's got to live with it. I know he's frustrated now, but hey, you decided to go where you wanted to go.
And it'd be
But
that
anyway,
same section on Twitter. Why did you pay Malcolm Ingram $5 million? We could have spent that on this. We could have did that. It's never this, bro. Wait till we get to this. Go ahead, bro.
all right, so I want to talk about Frank Clark next. Frank Clark, he came out and spoke to the media. It's been a while since you heard anything from him. He mentioned a few things, man. He saying like, this is from Aaron Ladd. He said, my first 2 weeks back out there, it was just me getting the feel, me getting back conditioned to do what I do. Then last week, I finally started getting back to touching the quarterback more and getting back in the backfield, being disruptive. Now, I don't know if I really see much of that last week, but anyway, he said some
Frank
other
Clark made
things.
some
He had
moves
a
though,
couple
Chuck.
of moments last week.
Yeah, he had some moments, Chuck. He just didn't get that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
moments,
Yeah, yeah,
moments,
yeah, yeah, moment, yeah.
Hey,
but
what we've been
anyway,
preaching though, we've been preaching baby steps.
Yeah.
This is at the point. We've been preaching baby steps. Let's not
right,
get off our spot. This is what we've been preaching. Small
right.
win.
Right, but anyway, he said he's also been dealing with a lot of stuff. Of course, we already know about the off-season stuff he went through. He said you got to put a lot of stuff to the side. Those things are just as important as football. Take care of my family and my job. I feel like I'm in a way better place than before. It's a focus level you have to have. And then he also said if we don't get this thing figured out on defense, it's gonna be a longer season than it is already. So with those comments, Frank's saying all the right things. We've been saying this about this defense so far. You know what I mean? Like in the second half of games, they've been better, but we can't be starting out rough like that. But if Frank Clark is really really focused now, if he's really put everything to the side now, then I should expect him to ball out on Monday night. Like, do you guys think Frank could turn this thing around the second half of the season and maybe finally get some sacks, get a little
Can't
few
get
more
any
pressures?
worse. It,
You know.
it can't go further down. I
Set the
like what
edge,
Frank
get off
said.
blocks.
I like what Frank said, just like I like what Pat said. Now let's see it. I believe in the words. I like the honesty. I appreciate it. Now let's see it. That's
Yeah,
how it is with everybody. They go from Pat to the lowest to my boy Chris Lamons. Y'all talk the good game. Now let me see it. That's where we at this point, bro. We're not giving out extra credit for nothing right now. It's bro, we seen it. We heard you. We feel you. Now go prove it. You ain't
Chuck,
got no choice.
I ain't
we
gonna
ain't,
lie, man. He sold me. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was keeping it real, man, for real. I don't think they do that enough. Usually when people keep it real like this, they get mad that they being honest. He was being honest, man. He had hella shit going on. He didn't caught 2 gun cases. I hope he beat him. This shit.
That's
I think he gonna be
that's
ready, man. Everything he said is reasonable. Like he really took 2, 3 games to get his body right. Another reason we complain about Josh Gordon. It take a couple games to get in football shape. Even you saying that, Chuck. Football shape and shape is different. So I'm with him on that. Like you said, country, he did look better last 2 weeks. He didn't look a little bit better. He was playing so bad that it's hard not to be better. But remember against the Redskins, he damn near had that sack, had him in
yeah,
the
he
hands,
had
did.
a
lost.
sack and
Right,
took it away against Buffalo.
Yeah. Then this week, shit,
right.
he was there. He was getting pressure. He just ain't had that moment yet. But I think Frank Clark, he like that. He got that energy he be having, man. We really need him to be Frank Clark that he was. Like when he did this shit, he was talking shit when we in the playoffs. Who was that?
Oh yeah,
Before the Super Bowl,
yeah. That when we played the
was it
Titans, he when we
Titans?
played the
Yeah,
Titans, he was talking about how the media
Derrick
was saying
Henry.
Derrick Henry's gonna run over us and all that, and Frank took that personal, and he did
He's
his
a
thing.
leader on our team, man. We need that type of energy, bro. Like last couple of weeks, what we all been saying, these motherfuckers look like they don't even want to be out there, man. We need Frank Clark with that type of energy and that shit it's gonna spread on the whole team, man. I think he gonna have a game this week, man. It's the
Yeah, I hope
Giants.
so. I hope so, man. Like, cause Frank, hey, listen, he been in that wide nine technique on that outside. You know what I
Look,
mean? He getting his little pressures here and there, but man, I'm ready to just see one dominant performance. Just give me a one dominant performance, and then we just go from there, bro. Like, but like you guys been saying, he has been progressing a little bit. I'm not saying he's not doing anything out there, but it is taking a little bit. And with those quotes and what he just said, I mean, I think everything lines up. So, we're gonna see what happens on Monday night from here on out throughout the season.
we need Frank Clark back talking shit, man. I need that Frank Clark back. That vocal one, that's the one I want back, man.
I need,
Yup.
yeah, that blood in the water, Frank. Yeah, I
Yeah,
want to
that's
see
that's
that
the
again.
one I want, Chuck. We get him back. That shit changed a lot, man, on that defense. A lot.
Yeah. But now let's get to the breaking news that just happened not too long ago, man. Country, I know you got it up, man. So what you got for us, bro?
Hey, hold on real quick.
Okay. Or I could just maybe read it off. I think I got it
No, I
up.
got it. Damn dog started barking. Okay.
Okay.
Anthony Hitchens. These boys will never understand. Talk big on the internet, but won't picture autographs in person. Ha ha. Me, my family, and kids, they don't exist yet, are set for life. Y'all keep trolling, put your phones down, go get you some money. By the way, your opinions don't matter. Your opinions don't matter. So then he came back and said, all we did was go to three AFC championship games and two Super Bowls and one Super Bowl win in my first 3 years here. So y'all fans will never be satisfied. It's sad. Homeboy said facts. Shout out to Be Real One or whatever. Tyler said big facts. This might be one of the most toxic fan bases in all of sports.
That was the one right there. That was the one
Oh
right there.
shit, man.
Hey, but can we keep it funky though?
Are you gonna keep it all the way 100 though on
I'm
both
gonna keep it
sides?
100.
Okay, let's get it.
All right, let's hear
I
it.
ain't hear no lie. I ain't hear no lie.
Yeah,
What a
and like,
lie.
I mean, I don't see a lot because like we can
I
go
don't
all the
see
way
no
back.
lie.
Hey, country, me and you just had a debate on this before we went on air. We can go back to Marcus Peters when he got drove out of town. You say that this fan base wasn't really a part of that, but they were. I know majority of it was him not agreeing with Bob Sutton on the scheme and all that. I get all that,
If,
but
if,
this
hold
a
on,
lot
hold
of
on.
this fan base did not want Marcus Peters here after a while, bro. They didn't,
We
bro.
we know we live in Missouri, bro. Let's be honest.
What that
Missouri
mean,
is a
country?
Republican state. Missouri is backwater and country and all that good stuff, or
Kansas
bad
is
stuff,
too.
whatever.
Kansas is too. We got Johnson County fans coming up to Arrowhead Stadium too.
Okay,
It mainly be
so
them though. It mainly
if
be
we
them.
break
They,
it
them the
down,
ones to be crying.
if we break it down, 70% of Marcus Peters leaving is because Marcus Peters didn't want to be in Kansas City. 70%. 10% fans, 10% Sutton, and 10% other. 70% of it was he didn't want to be here. Period. I mean, I don't know why we keep bringing up Marcus Peters. I love Marcus Peters too.
Hey,
Huge
man.
fan. Huge fan. But Marcus didn't want to be here, bro. I'm not mad at him about that. He done went on and graduated. He done made his strides and kept balling like he been. I'm not mad about that, but I let it go because he didn't want to be here, bro, at all. He never wanted to be in Kansas City. That hurts to say. And when I found out, when I heard it, it hurt my feelings because I was a huge fan. But Marcus didn't want to be here, bro. He wasn't going to re-sign. They tried to sign him. The rumor I heard, Clark Hunt came with a contract. He said, man, I'll never sign here. Whether that's true
Mm.
or not, who knows? But I don't see where Anthony Hitchens was lying. I
Man.
think fans then got beside themselves, bro. You can't. It's cool to talk with us. We cool. We can go back and forth. We can talk about facial cleansing masks and all that stuff, and we can talk about X Factor getting knocked out. That's cool, bro. Why are we going to players with that type of stuff, bro? That's ridiculous.
What's
People
up, man?
gotta relax. What's up with you?
Oh,
But
go ahead, cuz.
Boogie not one of those fans, bro. He not. He really not.
Markel,
I
no,
don't do that.
Markel.
Yeah,
Stop,
yeah,
Markel.
shit.
You, bro, you know how that's come on, bro. That's weirdo behavior, bro.
But
You mad because go ahead, bro.
y'all not talking about the. I gotta play devil's advocate, man. You know I
Go
love
ahead.
my Chiefs, but come on, man. We ain't gonna talk about how these players are sensitive as hell, man. Seriously, we gonna let them off
Hey,
the hook.
man, listen, that's majority of sports, really, man. Now, like a lot of these cats in sports now, they pretty sensitive, bro. To be honest, man. I ain't gonna front to you, dog.
Like,
But
come on, man. Searching. We done talked about this before. You got people searching their names and Twitter 5 minutes after games and shit, man. Like, come on, man. We're not gonna hold them accountable at all. Every fan base do the same shit, bro. I don't care
But
what you say. Before the
I,
Chiefs was winning, everybody was saying the Patriots fans got the worst fans, bro. Whoever's winning is gonna have the worst fans. Are we
right.
spoiled? Yes.
That's true.
Are they playing horrible? Yes. They playing horrible. What we supposed to be happy about this shit?
I will say this:
No.
Tyron did say hold them accountable. He did say hold them accountable, but there's a certain way that you got to go about it. You know what I mean? You can't just
Tell
be
me
calling
how.
them names. You can't be calling them names and talking shit to them like that. But just say some things that you see that they can improve on, and without being an asshole about it. That's
Okay.
basically how you
Look,
going
look.
about it.
If you're gonna criticize a player, which is I think you don't have to add no player to criticize him. You can talk
That's
your shit
whack.
all day.
That's
That's
whack.
stupid to me. First of all, I wouldn't add a player. Second of all, keep it
Yeah,
on
me
the
either.
field. Keep it to what they do on the field. I
Oh yeah,
bro,
I
yo,
agree.
I
Not
don't
you
care
don't
what
gotta
you
talk
do.
about family and all that. I agree with you
Family
about that.
that's out of bounds and it's whack, bro. We're
Fact.
not condoning that at all. That's foul and it's whack. And if you and here's the third thing: a lot of dudes act players because they want to get clapped back. That's what they
Yeah.
want. I see fans every day bragging about getting blocked.
That's true,
Well,
but you
why
know,
would you
with
want
this
to do?
circumstance, country, he's searching his name, man.
I
This
don't
not the
agree with that.
same.
I don't agree with that. I know players that do that. I don't know if he uses that for motivation, for fuel. I don't know why he does that. Uh, he's a grown man. I can't tell him not to do it. I wouldn't advise him to do it. If that was my man, I'd be like, bro, leave that. Don't worry about that.
I'm
You know
just
what I'm
saying,
saying?
this
But
dude is the leader of our defense, right? Every
yeah,
week we hop on this show and talk about his tweets. Just 2, 3 weeks
his tweets
straight,
don't
man.
bother. His tweets don't really bother me, bro. Sometimes it be like, oh, come on, Tyron, man. That don't mean, that don't mean nothing. But then sometimes I think Tyron, all he do is be in the house and watch football, like study tape. Like he's not no rah rah guy. He's not in the club. He's not at the concerts. We don't see him kicking it and like Travis do. We don't see him on TV shows and all that stuff. I think he had too much time on his hands.
Question for
Yeah.
both of y'all. Right now, you think he resigning?
Woo,
I
man.
think Tyron still want to be here.
Okay, one of you. Chuck, what you got?
Uh, It's about 50-50 right now because basically from what I've been hearing, like behind the scenes and everything, a lot of these cats are getting tired of this fan base. Not the fan base in general, but they getting tired of all the shit talking, towards them. You know what I mean? They
Oh my
reaching that
God.
point where they're getting fed up. You know what I mean? But I think as a professional, you gotta try to find a way to block the noise off, man, and just continue to do your job, man. And try to prove your craft every day. That's just how I see it. And
This this
this
comment right here, this is where fans rub me wrong. I bought a ticket. I bought your jersey. That's
right,
your choice. You didn't
right,
have to buy my jersey. You don't have
right.
to buy it. You don't have to buy no tickets to go to the game. I don't owe you anything. They don't owe you anything. It's a
Yeah,
job, bro. They don't.
Yep.
Tyron don't owe me nothing. He don't have to win no Super Bowl for me. What are you talking about? Fans
Right.
take
And
ownership over players. Like that's some like slave. Like you got to do what I told you to do. No, he don't.
No, he need to do his job.
He got to
but
do his job. He got to answer to
Yeah.
Clark Hunt, Andy Reid, Brett Beach, and Steve Spagnuolo. Random fan, Chiefs fan, 14-2. Who cares what you think, bro? Nobody cares.
He cares, obviously. He's searching his name to tweet
He
people
might
with
care a
100
little bit more.
followers, man.
He
He
might care a
cares.
little bit more than he should.
He cares, man. You cannot say he don't. Bro, I love Honey Badger. I hope he's re-signed. I really like him. But come on, man. This shit getting out of hand, man. For real, for
But
real.
but Boogie, isn't this what we love Tyron for?
I love him for
yeah.
getting picks and sacks and forced
Uh,
fumbles.
yeah,
But
I'm
but
going to
but some
talk about off the field.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't
but yeah,
this what we love? We love Tyron for this.
Yeah.
yeah, some tweets, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But this tweet
It's
is a
what he
perfect
do.
follow. This tweet is a perfect follow up. Kivo underscore Bevo, our guy here, man. He said, "I just couldn't imagine making tens of millions of dollars and giving a fuck what Ted the electrician has to say on the internet." But
They
Some people
telling us
use
to
that.
get money.
Bro.
You
Okay,
got the
okay,
money.
look.
Why you worried about us if we don't got money?
Okay, but look, we talk about Michael Jordan. He made up stuff to get motivated to bust your ass.
yeah,
Some people use
he
it
did.
like that, bro. Some people use it like that.
Hey
You,
man, if you need motivation from somebody with a cat AV and fucking 50 followers, come on, man. Come on, man.
but if you,
Come
Jordan
on,
lied
country
on the
man.
dude and said, the dude said I can shut you down. Dude never said it. And Jordan went out there and put 40 on a nobody. We don't even know the dude's name. Some people use that, bro. I'm not mad at Tyron tweet, bro. I ain't mad about it. You know, I think he should chill sometimes. Sometimes he should relax and let that little stuff blow over. But sometimes we can say that. We can say that when it's like 3 people tweeting at you. It's 100,000 people tweeting at this dude, man.
I got another
During the
question for
game,
y'all too.
after the game, on Tuesday, on Wednesday night at midnight, why are you tweeting Tyron ain't showing up on the field? Bro, why are you tweeting that man that at Wednesday?
Let me ask y'all this question. Okay. Honey Badger. I seen somebody say, I want to know what y'all say. So he been on what, 3 teams in what, 5 years?
Something like
Arizona,
that.
Houston.
Arizona, Houston, and now us.
Because he only did one. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that tell you that nobody will sign him? That he hasn't signed long term? What do you think about that? I seen somebody tweeting about it. I thought it was interesting.
Houston wanted to sign him.
Mm-hmm.
He came to Houston. He was a team captain in 3 weeks.
Yeah, but he got
Houston
cut.
wanted to
Remember,
sign him.
he got cut.
Not from Houston. He got cut from Arizona.
That's what I'm saying. When Houston picked him up, he
He
was cut.
had went through like 2 ACLs in Arizona. They cut him
Mm-hmm.
because of injury, not because of play.
Mm-hmm.
Houston, he went there, changed the culture. They voted him a team captain. They had a good year, and he really wanted to come to Kansas City. I don't think he's not no malcontent. He's not T.O.
No. I ain't saying that at all either. I ain't saying that at all.
Oh, okay.
Man, the bottom
What you
line
think,
is
Chuck?
this, man. Bottom line is this, man. Like these cats just need to start locking in, bro, man. Forget social media for a minute, dog. Forget
Yeah.
what some of these fans are saying, dog. Just lock in, get better at your craft, figure out how to improve this team moving forward so you can get on a run again, man. Cause right now, y'all looking a little suspect. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta start looking in the mirror, dog. Start looking in the mirror, man. Forget what these fans are saying on social media and try to figure out what you can do to improve. Not only
And,
as yourself, but to help the team.
and the fans, bro, stop going off impulse, bro, and saying how much this person sucks. during the game, bro. Like tweeting during the game is the worst. Because fans on from play to play to play, it go high, it go low. It's a roller coaster. From play to play, not even from quarter to quarter, from play to play. Pat Mahomes sucks till he's the GOAT in 2 plays. It's too much, bro. Like,
It's
hey, bro,
Twitter, bro.
fans gotta chill too. Fans
Nah,
gotta
man,
chill.
fuck
Players
that,
gotta
man.
stop
Come
being
on,
so
country.
sensitive,
Come
bro.
on, man. Nah, man. Fuck
What?
that, man. So you saying now people can't tweet during the game? Come on, man.
No, I'm saying no. This is what I'm saying. Don't jump out the window and say, "Oh man, Pat sucks" when he throw an interception, and then in the next play when he throw a touchdown, he the GOAT. Oh,
Did he
my
suck
pants
on that
getting
play?
tight. I'm hard. They say silly stuff like that all the time in the
Did
same
he?
game, in the same plays.
So that right there is affecting
Look,
the Chiefs on the field.
no, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about fans. I ain't talking about the Chiefs on the field. I tell you this. They gonna go into the game talking about how Tyron ain't doing nothing. He get paid this much. That's why we don't want to re-sign him. He talking about fans. As soon as he get an interception, pay that man his money. You think it ain't gonna happen? You don't see that tweet?
Oh yeah, of course it's gonna happen, country. Of course, dog.
I
People
think people
forget
say
about that
that
stuff quick.
but Tyron ain't even take care of himself. How he get COVID? How he do this? As soon as he got him in the game and got the interception in Baltimore, pay that man, pay that man, pay that man, pay that man, pay that man. Get that man his money. Clark, where's money at? Beats, where's money? Bro, fans is chill, man. Relax. Take it as a
Fans being
whole. Don't
fans,
break it
man.
down in segments.
They fans, man. That's what we supposed to do.
Okay, why do we got an abundance of stupid fans?
Every team
Hey,
got that.
I, yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't follow the team.
I'm saying,
I'm
but
talking
every
about the dummies we got. I'm talking about the stupid fans we got that get irrational during games, and then when the game is over, they calm down, and now you want to be, oh man, just retweet this to show Tyra some love. That was last week they was tweeting that.
hey man, I'm game to game, man. I'm just call it. If
I
you
said
suck,
I
if you
tweeted.
suck last week, I'm gonna tell you suck. If you look good this week, you look good, man. That's your
You said a
job, man.
week,
Come to my job.
Chuck. Chuck. You said a week, right? I said
yeah.
from play to play. You talking about you live the week to week. That's cool. That's a regular fan. I'm not living and dying on every play. Why are people living and dying on every play, every
So when
Sunday?
so when the Chiefs was down 24-0, y'all wouldn't talking about the Chiefs?
Of course we was.
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean?
Because we weren't performing.
Oh, but as soon as they came back, what was y'all saying?
What you
Wait,
talking about? The
wait,
Houston game? The
wait. You talking
playoff
about?
game?
Oh,
Oh, I
okay.
never
I
thought
heard
they
you
was
say
losing that
Titans.
game.
I could have
No,
heard
I'm talking
First
about the
Warrior heard you
Houston
say
playoffs,
Titans.
Chuck.
Oh,
I
You
never
oh,
thought they was losing to Houston.
well,
when
yeah.
we was down 24-0, yeah, I wasn't worried at
When we
all.
was down
That's
24-0, as soon as
bullshit. That's
bro,
bullshit.
Listen. I was
That's
concerned,
you
bro.
know last month
bullshit.
I was
people upstairs,
concerned,
they was all here. They was
Cat.
all
fam.
here. Soon
There's
as
a reason
McCall
why,
ran that, soon as McCall had that kickoff return, we about to win.
fam. There's a reason why I left the stadium, bro. Because I was really that concerned, bro.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
so
then when I found out
Chuck
he left, I
disqualified
knew
from
he
this
was
convo. He showed did. That is their game too. Talking about don't make irrational decisions during the game. This nigga left the game at halftime, man.
that
Hey,
was
you
a
paid
smart
how much?
decision.
You paid how much money for those tickets and you left, bro? Yeah, dog. Y'all know my history.
You shouldn't have
Attending
went.
playoff games.
I told you don't go. I told you don't go to that game. Hard head. Hard head make a soft ass.
Nah, but
Hey
yeah,
man,
man.
hey nah, on the real, bro. I know fans are passionate, bro. We all love our team, bro. But players got to chill on the tweeting and the back and forth. Fans got to relax too, bro. Like, it's not life or death. I used to be that fan too, bro, where I'd be hurt over a loss till Thursday.
I'm still that way. Fuck that, man. I ain't
I
gonna lie
don't
to you.
calm
I
down,
wish I
bro. I
wasn't,
got
man. I
kids.
wish I wasn't.
It's hard not to be though. Oh man, Sunday during the game, I turned the game off 3 times, and I'm a glutton for punishment, so I turned it back on. I had to watch. They can't lose this bad. Ah, click, click. All right, what they doing now? I mean, it's the
Hey,
life of a fan, bro.
Markel said it earlier. What you think about Deshaun Jackson though? Yay or nay?
Man, he can run, but dog, I worry about that dude getting hurt again. So he ain't got hurt this season, but there's a reason why, because he ain't been out there on the field that much, and he ain't getting as many targets currently. So
Hey, bro, when did Brandon Cooks get so good that we just need him?
Brandon
I
Cooks
mean,
been good.
Cooks is good, but dog, that's not the problem right now, dog. The problem is Andy Reid, for some reason, has not found a counter to cover two man or cover two shell or cover one rat. You know what I mean? And when it's real simple, like, dude, just run more crosses, run more slants, run more crosses, run them halfback screens. Where the halfback screens at? We don't even do that, dog. Like we used to do that when Jamal Charles and Kareem Hunt was here. We don't even do that no more,
Who
bro.
who did we have, Chuck?
Listen, right now we got Daryl Williams and we got Jerry McKinnon.
Oh
But
yeah, yeah.
y'all act like they can't catch passes out the backfield, bro.
Not
Especially
like the
Jerry
two you
McKinnon.
named.
Yeah, you're right. But we gotta work with what we gotta work with right now. So
Yeah,
Chuck,
Clyde
they
can
nobody
did
be.
use
can, bro. They
McKinnon
know the
fine last
motherfucker.
week though, and I thought about you.
And listen, McKinnon
I
been
thought
open
about
the past. McKinnon been open the past few weeks out the backfield. Mahomes is not hitting him. Maybe Mahomes started hitting him. We'll start getting better results, and maybe we'll have less turnovers too. Hopefully, hopefully
That
we have
all
ball
goes back
security.
to what Pat said. That all goes back to what he said at his press conference. He know the problem. Now that we've identified the problem, what are you gonna do to solve it?
I think did y'all see Eric Bieniemy talking about Josh Gordon this week?
What did he mean? What did he say about Josh?
They was asking him about it, and he was just basically saying what about how the games has been a crazy situation, so they haven't been able to use him. They didn't want to use him in a 2 minute warning because he haven't really been practicing that. They want to get him in situations he's practiced. So they think this week he should be able to play a little bit more. Are we
We'll
falling for this 3 weeks straight? Are we gonna
we'll
do
see.
20 targets? Yay or nay?
We'll see, bro. Because
I
like
said
it's
targets. I
it's
mean snaps.
because it's gone from 9 snaps to 11 snaps, and then went to 8 snaps last week, bro. I'm not buying it till I see it, bro.
Yeah, I
So under
definitely
20
thought
Chuck?
Tennessee was.
Huh?
Under 20 snaps?
Yeah, it'll be under 20 still.
Uh, I definitely thought last week was gonna be the Josh Gordon show. Like they were so banged up that, but we've been wrong before.
This the week. I'm with Pete Sweeney on this. I think Gordon gonna get that 20 this week. I didn't took the under every week. I'm gonna take the over this week.
Hey,
Man, good
bro,
luck.
like,
Good
hey,
luck,
call me
bro.
crazy. Call me crazy. The Chiefs gonna come out looking like the Chiefs this week. I think they might
They
really like.
should. They
No,
should.
no, no,
Man,
no, no.
It's
They gonna come out looking
it's the
like the Chiefs
freaking
this week.
Giants. It's
yeah,
the Giants. Like, come on, you should.
yeah. You're not getting no points for beating the shit out the Giants for me. I'm just
Let
happy
me
you won.
finish. Let me finish. They gonna come out looking like the Chiefs this week. They're gonna instill a little bit of confidence. I'm telling you, the Green Bay game is the standard. If they don't come to the Green Bay game, the season's over. If they show up for the Green Bay game, I'm talking about show up like compete, like stops, like Aaron
Who?
Rodgers had to pull something out his hat to win the game. I think we'll be all right. If
You
they
said
beat the
stops?
Green Bay Packers, huh?
You said stops?
No, I'm saying if they lose, but they competing, like it's a back and forth, like it's a game. You feel me? I think they'll be good, even if they lose. But if they win, I think it's look out. If they win Giants Green Bay, it might be lookout season. But I'm still gonna wait. I'm holding on to it, but I'm holding on to it. I'm not gonna let them get me with no Giants win. They're not gonna get me with that.
I ain't on that lookout shit for about 2, 3 wins. I don't know about you. What you think, Chuck? Fuck.
Man, listen, man. Forget the Packers right now, man. Let's talk about this matchup, dog.
Yeah.
I'm not here to talk about the Packers just yet, bro. We'll get to the Packers when we get to the Packers, bro. All right, this matchup. Daniel Jones has played better on the road this season comparison to when he's been at home at MetLife Stadium. Like, what can the Chiefs do to slow down the Giants' offense just enough to pull away with this victory, dog? Because I know right now their injury report, they have a bunch of receivers questionable,
Hmm.
and I don't think Saquon playing. I think he's out for another week.
Man, I
So
kind of wanted Saquon to play, bro, because I wanted to see if Bolton can give me that same energy he gave me last week versus this guy too. Because outside of Bolton, Thornhill, and Saunders, didn't nobody show up last week. Even though they had their little moments, then everybody didn't show up. There was a couple guys came to play. A couple guys that's too young to understand that, bro. We getting our money. They showed up to play. So I want to keep that same mentality, but I just want we need everybody to show up and play, bro.
Chuck,
I think Frank gonna show up to play.
I want to keep Danny Dimes in the pocket, man. I don't want him getting no yards on the ground. I don't want him doing nothing getting on outside the pocket throwing. I want him sitting his ass in the pocket and trying to beat me. If he do that and beat us, I'm pulling the Chuck. I'm leaving. I don't think he can sit in that pocket and beat us like that. I know our defense is horrible, but I will be shocked if Danny Dimes just come in here and give us 4 or 5 touchdowns. I know our defense is bad.
because real talk, I hope the Chiefs are looking at that Buffalo Bills film because Daniel Jones, he kind of does the same thing as Josh Allen does.
Poor
As
man's
far as
version.
run, yeah,
Hmm.
he a poor man's version as far as running the ball and throwing the ball when he gets hot. You know what I mean? When Daniel Jones gets hot on the road, then it's trouble because we seen it earlier this year when they played the Saints. Nobody thought they could go into Louisiana Superdome and beat the Saints, but he threw for 400 yards. But I don't think he's gonna throw for 400 yards on us on Monday night. But he could get in the rhythm if this defense can't get no pressure on him.
Hey, bro, I think Frank, I think Chris, I think they're gonna bring it this week, bro. Let me stop. I think Frank gonna bring it this week. I think he gonna look like a little bit like Frank Clark again.
Is Chris
What
playing?
happened? Is Chris playing? I don't know. I don't know.
Because
He
he ain't
came back.
practiced.
He been
He ain't.
practicing, ain't
No.
I thought he was limited. I thought he was
he?
limited this week.
Yeah.
I'm look.
I
No,
don't
Chris
know.
Jones ain't practiced.
Oh boy.
Well,
What's the
Frank
new
got to bring it in.
what's the new injury with Chris Jones now?
It was a personal
Personal,
reason, though. It
and then
wasn't.
they say
It was
growing the
personal.
wrist.
Oh,
Oh,
a
yeah.
personal. Okay, personal. All right, all
Yes,
right.
I
Yeah.
know. What's up
I'll
with
leave it
that?
alone.
Her wrist been all year. So
Is
I
that
don't know,
risk?
man. I'm expecting a good victory, bro. I'm expecting offense to put up more than 30 this week.
Is the risk? Is the risk gonna be an issue for Chris Jones throughout the
All
course of
year
the
till you
season?
get it fixed.
It
Yep.
seemed like it, Chuck, because you got to think that wrist with the position he playing, that shit tough, right? Because you got to have his hand on the ground.
Yeah.
That's
And
shit.
hands
That's
on
gonna
the
be tough.
line.
Yeah, that's gonna
Yep. He
be
got.
tough, man.
Yeah, he got to line up in that three technique and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like
gonna be an issue all year, bro, until we get it fixed in the off season.
But yeah, dog. I'm just looking forward. I'm just looking to see if the Chiefs defense gonna get off blocks, bro. That's what I'm looking. That's what I'm looking for mainly, dog. Like, can you get off blocks against this Giants team? Because this is a Giants team that really don't have a good offensive line. They really don't.
that's
So,
another thing.
and like Michael said, I want to follow what Michael just said. The Chiefs have become too finesse.
Facts.
Yes, we have. We
Facts.
have become too finesse, dog. Like these teams are getting physical with us. They knocking us around, bro, and we not really fighting back like how we used to, bro. Like we
Especially
gotta
with
start getting.
Kelsey, Chuck.
Yeah, bro, they knocking him around a lot, bro. Like they taking him out the game somewhat, dude. So we got to get back to start getting physical again.
Hey,
It
you
starts.
know what though? Do Travis Kelsey get the respect of the number one tight end in the league that he deserves?
Yeah.
What you mean from the media or just from like
No, from the
opposing
refs,
defenses?
from the officials.
Why you say that? You thought he deserved that flag last week?
Hell
Not
no.
that one. No, no, not that one.
I'm
I think I
about to
think
say,
Buffalo. I think Buffalo was holding and grabbing and pushing and pulling a lot on him.
I think teams just being physical at the line. They doing the Bill Belichick versus the Rams. We're gonna make sure. I don't care if you touch the ball or not. I'm hitting.
yep.
Okay,
So,
the Chiefs have finally. They a wounded animal. They have been backed in the corner, and there's people over there with the broom, like a raccoon backed up in the corner. Are they gonna come out to attack? Or are they gonna cower? What they gonna do? Are they pit bulls or are they curs? What they gonna do?
Ooh,
hey, listen, they gotta be pit bulls, man. They got to, bro.
ooh.
And might just say with the offensive line too. The tackles they definitely have to play better.
We ain't
And
talking
also,
about that.
but
Shit.
but we also got to get back to running the football, dog. Like the interior of that offensive line is playing great. Like last week Trey Smith he had his first bad game. Creed Humphrey he had a moment or two where he missed on assignment and all of that. But other than that, the interior offensive line been doing a hell of a job this season, man. We gotta get back to showing that we can be physical with teams just as much as the opposition is. You know what I mean? So we gotta get back to that balance, some man. Like it can't be all Patrick Mahomes. I know it's the identity of the team, but if you're gonna get on this roll and get on this winning streak, dog, you really gotta do a better job of balancing out the attack, and you really gotta start calling better plays until those safeties start coming up again, dog. And then that's when the home run ball can come back. But until then, you gonna keep doing the same shit. It's gonna be tough.
I tell you what, they got a 10-game season. We got 10 games left, right?
Uh-huh.
The least we gotta win is 7. And
Ooh.
and they gotta win at least 7 of these next 10 games. It's possible. Not the way they've been looking, it's hard to have that belief, but we'll see. They need to win at least 7. I would prefer them to win 8. So it's a long road, bro. But we did it to ourselves. We backed ourselves into this corner. And now how you gonna get out that corner? They got you backed up. You were wounded. Where your fight at? We'll see. We got to be
Hey,
like that Game of Thrones man where he pulling out his sword against the whole army. That's us for the rest of the year. You're back against the wall, and your dick
Chuck,
is in the dust.
I like what you said about them screens, man. I think we need to get that ball out of Mahomes' hand. We need to get the ball in Tyreek hands early. Let them make plays. Don't throw him to make a play. Just give him the ball. Just put the ball in Tyreek hand. Put the ball in McColl's hand. Put the ball in Josh Gordon's hand. Receiver screens, all that cute shit, whatever. Just give him the fucking ball. We don't need to be going like a half where we like, damn, Kelsey got 2 catches. Damn, Tyreek only got 2 catches. This the third quarter. Fuck that. Give them the ball, man. However you got to do it. I don't care if we got to hand the ball off to Tyreek. First half, he need the ball in his hand 6 to 7 times, man. Give him the ball while we waiting.
And this is a game where Tyreek Hill can go off, really, if our game plan is straight, dog. Like, cause we're not as lethal on the perimeter either. That's another thing.
Mm-mm.
We're not
And
as lethal
Tyreek
on the
can go
perimeter
off
as
for
most.
every game if you let him.
Yeah, dog. So like you mentioned, Woody, like I mentioned earlier, me and you have are agreed that they need to start running more screens, dog. And another thing, Tyreek Hill, he can line up in the backfield and make plays too, dog.
Yes.
It seems like Andy Reid forget that too, cause it
Get
seems like
back,
every time
you
he,
man.
bruh, you know how you beat an aggressive defense is those two things right there, for example.
Chuck, they did it to us last week. We was just talking about it. When we got the pressure, they finally got pressure. Why? Because we let them come in. Well, they let us come in to throw them screens. That's what we need to do, man. And we got the offensive lineman that can get to the second level now. That's what make it crazier when you say why we're not even running screens. Last year, we wasn't near this athletic on the O line, and we ran way more screens. It seemed like to me. You got Orlando Brown and them guys. That's what they want to do. Trey Smith, he want to put his hands on somebody. Let him get in the open field, put his hands on somebody. Pancake him.
Fam, and we seen Trey Smith get on the open field, dog, and
Yeah,
flatten some cats too, dog.
that's what he want to do. Let's do that.
Man, telling you. At the end of the day, man, the Chiefs they should be able to handle business, dog. But um, I think the Giants they'll find a way to stay in the game, but the Chiefs they should be able to pull away late, bro. But it really wouldn't shock me if Daniel Jones has a decent performance. I ain't gonna say he's gonna be Josh Allen, but I just hope this defense can make enough stops, man. That's all. Which defense is gonna show up, man? That's what I'm looking to see.
That's the question. So what's the
What?
number? What's the number for the defense showing up?
Oh man, we ain't gonna hold them under 20, but maybe like maybe 24 points, maybe.
I hate it
That's
here, man.
that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm
24
seeing
points
right
to the
now.
Giants?
Yeah,
Fuck,
bro.
man.
20 to
Yeah,
24 points,
I
fam.
was gonna say they don't need no more. I give them 3 scores. Don't 21 points and less. That's it.
I hate
I
that.
want to say 17, but I ain't all the way bought in. But
Right.
they shouldn't score more than how much the Redskins score.
They only scored 13, but I just
Same number. Give 14.
So
Give
what's the score?
14. 35-14.
I like that a lot, country.
hey, listen, I'll be pleased, man. I'll be pleased if that happens because that just
Hey,
goes to show that we took care of business, dog.
no more mercy for the rest of the season. It's like Karate Kid, sweep the leg for the rest of the season. That's the type of time you got to be on. Cause we against the wall, bro. Clock ticking. We got 10 games left, and you need at least 7 of them clear.
That's still whew.
And that's cutting it close. That's you probably still got to wait on somebody, but they need at least 7. I prefer 8, but shit, I prefer 9 to be honest. But hey, bro, sweep the leg, no mercy, bro. You gotta have a heart of the killer for the rest of the season. Living in
Like
the
fam,
past. They not giving them no
Come
26
on,
points.
Kevin.
damn, two
Kevin,
turnovers for
chill,
my
man.
homes. Two
Damn,
turnovers for my
man.
homes. My goodness, dog.
Come on, Kevin. That's bad energy. That's that toxic
My
shit
Hey,
the
goodness,
look,
honey
dog.
badger was talking about right there, man. That's the toxic shit, man.
look. If Mahomes turned the ball over 2 times, that all that talk go out the window, bro. Because now we about to start tuning it out in a minute.
Listen, I've already tuned it out, bro. It's like, all right, that's cool, bro, but I want to. You guys show me some results, man.
Nah, bro. He never. No, none of them never talk like they talk this week. This is the first time. I ain't never heard nothing like that out of them before.
Hey, Kevin, what was that? Kevin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin the trucker.
Mahomes had 2 turnovers. We sending you a shirt. I'm sending you a shirt, man. We're gonna do something, Kevin, if he give us 2 turnovers.
And that's and another thing, dog. Like another thing with the turnovers, man. Like it's really get out of hand.
Yeah, for the
Where you
team.
go?
Not. Yeah, I know. He
What the
turned the
heck?
ball over right there. Come on, Chuck.
Right. Yeah. See. Nah,
Fumble.
man. Pat got this, bro. Pat gonna look like Pat this week, bro. We're gonna come out of here with a victory, bro, and we'll definitely talk about it.
I don't know what just happened with my phone there, but
Your
Oh,
phone was
they
tired of your
recovered the ball. It's
nonsense.
going that way now, man.
Yeah, you turned the ball over, pick 6.
yeah, we can't.
You was like AJ Green, not even looking for the ball, and he.
Oh man, that was bad, dog. That was bad from AJ, dog.
I mean, that
Last
was
night,
bad.
dog. It just goes to show you can take AJ out of Cincinnati, but you can't take the Cincinnati out of AJ, man. So, but
Hey,
Cincinnati playing some ball this year, though.
we gonna relaunch the shirts, bro. We gotta do it properly, bro. Like we didn't do it properly the first time. I still got people's shirts. Matter of fact, we was out and I was supposed to give B-Dub his shirts. He did not show up to where we was at. So
Who?
I still got a lot of shirts that we can hand out. But we gonna relaunch it and do it properly this time, bro. We got to do it right. I feel like I failed on that. That's my fault. I take full. I sound like Andy Reid. That's on me.
Was that a pick? That
It's
was a
on
pick
me.
six too.
I
What?
gotta
No,
get
that was a
that.
fumble. He McCole fumbled on the end around on that.
Whatever, man. Dang, I just hate we gotta wait till Monday to watch this game.
I know, right?
We'll be all
That's the
right.
only thing.
I'm interested to hear what Peyton and Eli gonna say on the main cast though.
Hey,
That's
and
gonna be
look,
interesting.
some people about to start losing gonna make this thing interesting. That's really gonna be we gotta win this game because people about to start losing, making it interesting out here.
Yep. I'm
All
with
right,
you
man,
on
we
that.
out, man. Good show. Let's go.
Let's go Chiefs. Let's go Chiefs, man.
Come
Hey,
on,
Clarence,
Chiefs.
good show today, boy. Good show, bro. I see you. And stop cussing so much, man. You cuss too much.
Hey, I gotta tune in, but I ain't got a chance to listen to Clarence's pod yet. I'm
No,
gonna tune in at work.
he had a nice rant, bro. I ain't hating. Or is it,
I'm
I'm not
not
hating.
hating. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
hating. Shout out to that podcast. I'm not
Nah, man,
hating.
you got to do it. I ain't hating. Every time I me.
Black Elvis coming.
Black
Let's get it.
Elvis.
Let's get it.
Hey,
Let's
shout
get it.
out to Chris. Just touched down, man. We'll
Shout out
see you,
Chris.
boy.
We're gonna try to find Chris for Monday, man, for this game, man.
For sure.
But one more thing though, real quick before we get out of here, I just remembered something. Did you guys see what Louis Riddick said about the Chiefs defense heading into this
Oh yeah.
matchup? Did you see
Yeah.
his get up segment talking about Daniel Sorensen? He don't need to be back there.
Hey, man, I don't talk about
Oof.
Louis Riddick, bro. I respect that man, bro.
I'm not saying you gotta talk bad about him, but I'm just saying what you think about what he
I
had to
don't
say
want
in
nothing
regards
to
to the
be. I don't
defense,
want
bro.
nothing to be misconstrued, bro. I'm good. I don't tell you nothing bad about Louis Riddick.
Hey, let me word it right. Him and Andy Reid are cool. So he probably knows a little something.
They tight,
Bro.
bro.
That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, he wasn't saying nothing that shit we ain't been saying for shit weeks.
Right.
I mean, if we knew that, he knew that, Andy knew that. Spags
Yep.
didn't. Oh, that's one more thing before we get up, man.
Oh, here we go.
Did you see Spags' comments?
In regards to what? There's a bunch
About
of
the 4 games.
Yeah, man. Spags, I think, since I've been covering the Chiefs as a fan on Chiefs Twitter, he has the worst quotes, period, I've ever heard, man. He never makes me sound like the defense is ready when I hear this dude talk, man. You ask him, he's like, yeah, I don't know if we got to figure it out. Every time he talk, it's like, damn, you really don't know what you're doing either, huh?
Hey, man. The locker
I
room's
think
looking
that's
shaky
his
right
it,
now,
bro.
bro.
That's how he bakes you in, bro. That's how he bakes you to win.
Okay.
Oh, man, we gonna get it to you. We don't know what we're doing out there.
It's working.
Yo.
Oh, man. But
yeah,
we're going to head on.
get better at them quotes, bro. You sounding worse than Romeo Cornell out here, bro.
Facts,
Eliminate bad football. Eliminate bad football. That's what the Chiefs need to do from here on out. Eliminate bad football.
He got a little growing. Stuff like that. Hey, man, we'll see y'all after the game. If not after the game, we'll see y'all the morning after or the afternoon after. But y'all know we're going to talk. We'll hit y'all up in we'll probably hit you up in spaces. You know, it's prime time. Let's do a prime time space. Everybody doing spaces now, man. We started that.
Yeah. If Boogie can find a way to get that corrected, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna do it on my burner account, man. We gonna make it happen. Fuck that. We gonna make it happen, Chuck.
For sure, man. Shout out to everybody listening. Go likes, go subscribe. Our subscribers went up. We need them to go up. Let's go to 150. We at 147 right now. Let's get like 3 subs. Help us out, bro. Appreciate y'all.
For us, y'all.
And bro, just do it from the Kingdom Cast account, bro. You got the login.
Yeah, follow us, bro.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's a bet. We own it then. We own it.
I told you that before. But anyway, I want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share all your social media platforms. Till the next episode, let's go Chiefs. Let's go. Let's enjoy Monday night. We out of here.
Peace.